can't hug our families or really anything, but at least we have Vlogmas. Hello folks, happy Sunday. It is Sunday afternoon and I just arrived at Lake Nokomis, which is one of the lakes in Minneapolis. It's in South Minneapolis, kind of by the airport area. And I drove here because I wanted to walk the lakes and just, you know, get outside and explore. I'm alone. None of the fam wanted to come. They were watching the Vikings game. I love this area of Minneapolis. The houses are so cute. And there's the lake. Gorgeous. Big priority is finding an outhouse because your girl's gotta go. So, first up on the agenda. Oh my gosh, look at this house. I'm obsessed. They have all these trees, but when I drove by, I saw that they had this little like gazebo. And it's like a little Christmas house. So cute. 10 out of 10, good job, folks. We have to create a life story for the person who lives here. Based on their house, I'm going to assume it's the guy looks like he works at an Apple store and he's some type of, he works like a tech startup. I think he's either single or in like a long-term relationship, but they're not putting any labels on it. That's my guess. Feel free to elaborate in the comments below. So I absolutely love these houses. I would love to have a house like on a street like this. I bet they're really expensive though, but they're so cute. So since I'm psycho, I absolutely love this house, not just because of the signs. And so I wanted to see what type of budget we'd be working with. And yeah, that's not gonna work for me. Let's continue. Okay, what? I'm obsessed. It's like a little house connected to the house. Oh my gosh, I love. So I stumbled upon this bakery. It's called Mel-O-Glaze Bakery, I think. It's at the corner of Minnehaha and 28th, and I'm gonna get my grandma some sweets, but I have to wait till the other customers come out first. Excellent. Love to see it. Great marketing. Graham's gonna be eating so good this week. That was such a cute little bakery. I had never seen that before. Another gorgeous house. This one's like a little modern, too modern, but nevertheless stunning. They had their, like the giant donuts, and I was like, how much? And she said 15, and just a little out of the budget. But Graham, you were this close to having a donut bigger than you. I don't know, I'm just getting into deep thoughts on this walk, and the world can be very cynical, and I find myself too with like a cynical mindset that like things just like are not good, and especially now. But then you just see like certain things happening, and it just like gives you new renowned faith. I just saw a group of little kids, probably like 8-year-old boys, and they were playing together and they were all wearing masks, and I'm sure their parents like force them, but still like, oh, mine's falling off. Still, like that's so respectful. I don't know, I love it. I got a chai latte for me at, I don't know the name of this. It's like a little coffee shop. It's so cute. Nokomis Beach Cafe. So cute, and the workers are so nice. That was absolutely lovely. I think I got, how many steps did I get? Not quite 10,000, 9,200. So I'd say it's pretty good. Now I'm going to drop off the donuts at my aunt and grandma's condo. And they're in St. Paul, so I kind of have to start booking it in the safest way possible because we always do Sunday dinner, so I need to make sure I'm home for that. But Graham needs her donuts. That's a non-negotiable. I washed my hair. I know. I'm shocked too. It doesn't happen much. So I'm wrapping a gift from my friend Julia, who you might remember if you watched my study abroad vlogs. She lives in Washington State now, so I'm going to package up a gift for her and send it. I got her a couple different things, and so I'm just going to consolidate it into one. I don't think she'll watch this, but if she does, hey, this is what you're getting. So I just put in a pair of fuzzy socks because, you know, always. And then I got her a pair of earrings from Out of Form, which is that small business that I mentioned a couple vlogs back. I also mentioned in a vlog, I think like 2 vlogs ago, that I ordered these candles, these soy candles from this Minnesota company, and they came really fast, so highly recommend. I will link these down below. They're locally sourced, and the profits, I think, go back into nature conservation, so you always love to see it. So this is what the box looks like when you open it. It says thank you for your order. All contain, oh my gosh, it smells so good. Cute. They come with little matches. Oh my gosh. That's adorable. They're very little, smaller than I thought, but that's okay. And these are the candles. Up North, which is pine, birch, and cedar. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. This is what the package looks like. I think I'm gonna just go write a little note, and then I will wrap it up. I have to show off my bookshelf that has grown exponentially since the start of the pandemic. So I actually made this hanging bookshelf with the help of mi padre, and I didn't have any of these books before the pandemic, so I kind of went on a book buying frenzy. But they have dual purposes. You can read them and they look cool. So I'm gonna go through and show you some of my favorite books from the past like 8-ish months. This is a very new angle, so I'm sorry if this looks like garbage, but it is what it is. I picked out 4. Quite honestly, I liked all of my books because I'm very particular about which ones I buy. I'm not just gonna buy any random book. I want to buy one that like I think I'll go back and read again, just because, you know, they're spendy. First one being The Fifth Vital by Mike Malak. He's a YouTuber. He's in a lot of like Logan Paul's vlogs, and it just talks about his journey with addiction. Some of the stories in here are just like, dang, crazy. So highly recommend this one. I actually think I'm gonna go in and read it again. I feel like the second time you go back and you get more things than you did the first time. I also just like love him. I love his YouTube videos, and I don't know, I just think he's a cool dude. Okay, next one being So You Want to Talk About Race by Ijeoma Oluo. I hope I said that right. I'm sorry if I did not. This one was so great, and it's definitely one that you, after you read, you need to like sit back and think like, dang. I had my dad read it too. Each topic just like dives into so many complex subjects. What is intersectionality? Why can't I touch your hair? What are microaggressions? So many different topics that, quite honestly, like I didn't even think about until the last few years. So highly recommend that one. On that same topic, more or less, The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks. This one like messed me up. So if you're unfamiliar with Henrietta Lacks, I forgot the year, I think like the 80s or something. She went in because she had ovarian cancer, and they did like radiation, and like they basically like burned her entire uterus, but then they used some of her cells just for like science purposes and research purposes, except they never got consent to like use them, and they grew exponentially. I don't remember the exact statistic, but like today her cells make up like the entire span of the US or something crazy like that. Really freaky is that her family didn't learn about this until recently, and they learned that her cells were
being used for like research all across the world, and her family's literally living in poverty, and the cells are worth billions. Especially for my job, this was really insightful because my job is in the healthcare field, so healthcare cancer field, so it's good to have like insight on that stuff. And then last but not least, Too Much and Never Enough. This was written by Trump's niece, and she spills the tea. Like, this woman just savage, absolute savage. She was just like, familial ties, none. Just giving all the lowdown of just how they're all con artists, how they're crooks, how Trump's like literally the cheapest person alive. Like, he was a millionaire and he like re-gifted her stuff, and it was his niece, and she's basically saying like, this man's a lunatic, get him out of the office. So I'm curious as to how that one went over at family dinner. I'm always up for new reads, and yeah, I like mostly nonfiction. I don't read fiction just because, I don't know, I feel like I want to like take something from reading. I am going to crawl in for the night as I talk about reading. Now I'm going to go watch Netflix. Tomorrow I'll go over some of my favorite current shows because I think that's kind of interesting as well. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time. Oh.